Zach George, how to stop any unwanted behavior. Have you noticed yet that people like Zach George, arrested a positive reinforcement, purely positive, balanced, and IGP dog trainers all got the same message? Just stop the behavior, shut down behaviors. Why? Because Zach is not a positive reinforcement trainer. Zach is part and parcel of balanced training, which is also known as IGP dog training. When he's teaching obedience, he's trying to pull off the IGP dog training. He doesn't want you to know that. Zach George is not a positive reinforcement trainer. If you go back through my videos and look up the one on the quadrants of dog training, you'll understand that it's all Conrad Most. They're blaming Skinner. Okay? This shit needs to stop. Zach George, primary inducements. Look it up. Primary inducements. What are primary inducements? Food and affection. This is not B.F. Skinner. Now, Zach blames B.F. Skinner for the quadrants of dog training. They all do. But what did B.F. Skinner himself say about punishment, about shutting down behaviors? Let's take a little look. One line of B.F. Skinner's book about behaviorism kicks Zach's ass. Punishment is designed to remove a behavior from a bloody repertoire. Let me read that again. Punishment is designed to remove a behavior from a bloody repertoire. When Zach says shut down behaviors, stop behaviors, he's trying to remove behaviors from a repertoire. They all are. Zach George and the rest of the positive reinforcement crowd, IGP and balance, is all the same garbage. That's what you don't realize. Okay? Let's have a little listen to what Zach got to say.
It's important for people to remember you can stop any behavior that you don't like.
What if it's a normal behavior in dogs? Dogs' normal behavior is to chase. You take a German Shepherd. It was bred to chase sheep. It was bred to herd sheep. Same with a Border Collie. Same with Aussie Shepherds. I've got a miniature Pinscher. The very reason for his existence is to chase mice and kill them. If you take that away, you're removing the dog's positive reinforcement. That's the reality. That's what Zach doesn't want you to know. When you remove a dog's positive reinforcement or wants and desires, that's the worst punishment in the world that you can do. Punishment is the removal of positive reinforcement. If the dog has a desire to chase and you shut that down, it's going to frustrate the dog after a while. And everything that moves eventually is going to be something to chase and kill. It's called frustration, but they call it prey drive.
Unwanted behavior.
Now, what is an unwanted behavior? If you're shutting down behaviors that you don't understand, the dog's natural behaviors, you're punishing the dog in the worst possible way. This is what's going on. These are the lies in dog training, and Zach George knows this. Zach, at some point, one of you fuckers is going to crack, and you're going to open up. Instantly with responsible management. It's funny how balanced trainers, IGP trainers, positive reinforcement, and purely positive is all about control and management. Responsible management, because that's all you can do with the behaviors. You can either suppress the behaviors or you can control and manage them. It's the same thing. Dog training has two possible outcomes. You're going to go into control and management or you're going to kill the dog, and quite often this control and management leads to euthanasia. And once you understand what a behavior is, and Zach will not define the word behavior, it'll destroy his whole career. Because once you understand what a behavior is, behavioral euthanasia is off the table. Isn't it, Zach? Behavioral euthanasia is not even an option. It's the worst punishment in the world.
Responsible management. If your dog is on leash, they can't chase after squirrels.
Yeah, no shit. If the dog is on a leash, they can't chase. If a dog is on a prong collar, they can't chase. If a dog is on a knee collar, you're going to shut them down from chasing. You're destroying their positive reinforcement. What is the dog's positive reinforcement? Fight and flight. Trying to remove negatives. That's the reality. When you're shutting down behaviors, you're stopping positive reinforcement. You're shutting down the positive reinforcement. But yet here he is.
Right. You can create distance. You can do all sorts of things. But responsible management...
Responsible management is all about control and management. Success to a dog trainer like Zach or balance trainers or IGP is all about the dog compliant. It's all about control and management. This is not fair. Success to me is a dog running around off leash in a dog park. But yeah, you can't go to a dog park. People need to stop and realize that this is all bullshit. You're being lied to by these people. And it's going to stop. One way or the other, Zach, is going to fucking stop. You better get the entire dog training family together, Robert Cabral and the boys, and figure something out. Because it's coming. Accountability is coming hard and fast. I guarantee you.
It's overlooked as a temporary fix, or even...
A temporary fix. Yeah, it's always a temporary fix. Why? It's not even a fix. Aggression and reactivity are not something you fix. It's not a condition in the first place. What is aggression? What is the reactivity? It's your very fight and flight response. It's an emotional reaction to something in the environment created by hormones. Cortisol and adrenaline. They don't want you to know this. That's the reality. Vets are out there telling you to kill a dog. If they don't know about cortisol and adrenaline being the cause of fight and flight, being the cause of the very aggression and reactivity, but yet they're killing dogs. Why?
More permanent fix for some dogs.
It's a permanent fix for some dogs. Yes, permanent fix is going to be permanent control and management because they couldn't find their own ass with a map. You see, what dog trainers like Zach did, they turned around, they baked the cake with Edward Thorndike, methodological behaviorism, they iced it with Conrad Most and assigned Skinner's name to it. Okay? That's the reality. These guys are not behaviorists. They have no qualifications to call themselves a behaviorist. They're pushing Conrad Most training dogs, the entire system of IGP, but they're blaming Skinner so they can take the behavior label. They have no qualifications to call themselves behaviorists. That's the reality. They can't even define the word behavior. They're all scared to define the word behavior. That's the reality, because once they actually get the definition of behavior right, you would throw your entire career in the garbage, don't you, Zach? Have a good day.